Students, our timekeeper today is Audrey McLaughlin, who is a member of our Junior Achievement staff. Audrey will raise the yellow paddle when she's at 3 minutes, and she will raise the red paddle when your time is up. So it is important that you stay within your time frame.
Hi everyone, my name is Mark Eason.
Hi everyone, my name is Mark Eating. I'm the president of Aqua.
And my name is Michael Rubel, and I'm the VP of Finance.
So as you can see today, it is just the two of us. We're actually on spring break right now, and 3 of our vice presidents are actually foreign and are in their home countries visiting their families. So, back in November when we presented, we said that we wanted our mission to be the backbone of our company. We wanted to provide access to clean, filtered water. We wanted to raise awareness of the environmental hazards of plastic, and we wanted to give back by donating a portion of our profits to charities with a similar mission. And we've donated over $750 to a charity called WaterAid that helps provide underprivileged kids with access to clean water.
So for the product overview, we selected 2 distinct water bottles, one made out of a hard plastic material, better for everyday use, and flexible. The other one was made out of a flexible material, better for like athletic events. And both of these bottles are BPA free and have well-designed filters.
So throughout the year, we faced many difficulties, and several of which came through marketing and sales. And as I stated previously, we wanted our whole company to be based on our mission. We wanted to sell why we were selling our product, not only just what we were selling. And within the first month or so, we really failed pretty much. We were having a great deal of difficulties with sales, and after, I believe, a month or so of selling and having no sales, it was on me, the president, to find a solution to stimulate sales and get going. And so I implemented a sales policy for all students in our club to sell 1 bottle per week. And I thought this would be easy, and we'd get going, and people would kind of figure out ways that would sell the product. And I was wrong. I received a great deal of pushback from all sorts of students saying that, high school students just did not want to buy a water bottle, and this kind of left me like helpless. And I was like, what do I do? So I turned to my advisors, and they really helped me out, kind of overcome this challenge. They reminded me to remind the students that we need to sell why we were selling our product, not only what. And selling a water bottle, that really helps stimulate sales. In fact, what also helped marketing was each student in our club actually purchased the water bottle themselves, and not only did that help kind of like show and tell marketing and have other students kind of see this cool water bottle being used and say, oh, hey, what's this? And that led to a great deal of sales as well. But also, it led our students and our club to realizing exactly the key points that set this water bottle apart than other water bottles. And so, in our sales pitch, students in our club could rattle off these key points that would help them.
So for the finances, we sold 88 units at $20, 37 units at $15, and 24 units at $10. And the reason the price is, there are 3 separate prices, is because we had a set inventory and we had to sell all of the bottles before liquidating the company. So over time we discounted the price. So the key numbers are gross profit, which is $715, bad debt, which is $312.50, and our charitable donations, which is almost $750. And finally, we had a strong return on investment of 82.43%, which provided a good return for our investors.
And at this point, we're happy to take any questions.
Okay, so at this time, Sharks will now have 4 minutes for questions and feedback. And Audrey will raise the paddle when you're at 3 minutes, and she will raise the red paddle when your time is up. So it is very important that we stay within our time frame.
Can you go back to the last slide?
Oh.
Who's your competition?
Who's our competition? Well, actually, the Brita, like the whole company Brita themselves, like they produce a great deal of filtered water bottles. That was our competition, but we actually kind of presented our whole business model to them at the beginning of the year, and they donated 60 of their own water bottles to us for free, and that really helped out. And so they are our main competition for filtered water bottles.
So where does your company go from here? Or it's liquidated, you've done your project?
We are liquidated, and we're done. We sold out of all our inventory.
If your company was still in existence and you're continuing, where would you locate it?
That's a good question. Well, to be honest, I think that we really would try to focus on our mission again, and maybe an area, we could target an area that doesn't have great infrastructure for like the water pipes, etc. We did a little bit of research on the water pipes in Boca, where St. Andrews is, and like almost all of these water pipes are 50 years old, like have eroded, etc. And so that kind of helped us choose our product in the first place. So if we could target an area that could actually like benefit from filtered water bottles, that would be where we would look at it.
Thank you.
Your bad debt was a little over 10% of your revenue. Tell me a little bit about that. How did you end up with that much bad debt?
So we sold bottles at our school bookstore, and to do this, the students, people who sold the bottles, had to get a paper signed by whoever sold the bottles, and then this paper was brought to the bookstore. So there's a lot of room for like error and for money to be misplaced. So through this, that was really our main cause of the bad debt.
Lessons learned. What would you do differently next time?
We probably wouldn't sell, I would say, the bottles through the bookstore, because even though it provided, like, it made it easy because if someone didn't have money at first, they could buy the bottle. $312 isn't really, I don't know if it's necessarily worth it to go through that.
And also, a great deal of that bad debt also came from just misplacing product and kind of like losing inventory. So we would, from the start, just kind of, to stay organized, we created an Excel sheet, but we really kind of created like an advanced Excel sheet to stay really organized after we kind of lost a few bottles. And so that we would really focus on kind of starting out really organized.
And one last thing, with the Excel sheet and the inventory, multiple people, we learned that multiple people shouldn't be taking the inventory. It has to be one person who takes the inventory and controls all that. So someone from like inventory and someone from finance have to be in charge, and you can't let anyone just take a bottle. So.
All right. Well, thank you, Aqua Student Company. Sharks, you have 2 minutes to tabulate your scores.